Hi guys, so I've got a channeled message for you. If this came across your For You page, it has found you for a reason. If it is something that you want to receive, then make sure you stay and receive it. Otherwise just scroll away, it's all good. This one is, I'm getting a lot of like, something's coming in fast and steady, like fast for you, but also like steady, if that makes sense. I've got a white horse here on my table, and that's from, I'm sitting in my son's room to just get some quiet time to work. But then I also noticed that I have a little sword toy on the floor here too. So I'm getting like Knight of Swords energy. I had a very intense like indication that I needed to do this message. Last night when I was driving around, my nose was insanely itchy, and it gets really, really itchy when I have like a strong message coming through. I had ringing ears, like specifically in my left ear, and seeing the numbers 444, 111, and 555. So you're heavily protected. There's like new beginnings as well as change with this energy. This particular collective there's something to do with like Emperor energy as well, in terms of like your leadership and like what it is like that you're bringing forward, what you're doing forward with your career, whether that's being an entrepreneur, stepping into your leadership role, teaching on your wisdom, kind of getting like Hierophant in my third eye. So those ones, Knight of Swords, Emperor, and Hierophant, are kind of like what's coming to my mind. So let us see what the cards say and what the message is for you, because it's coming in very strongly, but I just want to make sure that I get this across for you guys, okay? So we've got the Page of Cups, so the affirmation on that one says, I am an intuitive, creative being. So something, if we're in alignment of entrepreneurship or starting your own business, confirmation burp, then it's going to be something to do with being creative. We've got the High Priestess. I trust the authentic insights of my intuition. Justice. I act with integrity and take responsibility for my own actions. And Ace of Swords. My path is clear and I have everything I need to walk in my truth. So even just like from what I'm getting from these cards specifically is that being an intuitive creator, it's likely, especially because these kind of came out in order. So like with the Page of Cups and being an intuitive creator, and the High Priestess, I trust the authentic insights of my intuition. So, and I'm like looking at this book specifically on these cards. So there's something about like lessons that you've learned, creating from the lessons that you've learned, or creating from a space of like what you're currently doing for yourself and helping others do the same thing, if that makes sense. It's not something like this new venture that you're doing isn't necessarily going to be something that you're having to start fresh. You're taking your responsibility for your own life and for your actions, and you're taking the inspired action that you need to now bring this success of this business forward, and just trusting your intuition and your insights that you have everything that you need on your path. Like everything, the work that you've been doing on yourself and the healing that you've been doing. What I'm being told is like, you don't need like another thing. You don't need like another course. You don't need another like. So when it comes to learning skills, especially like in the online space, if becoming an online entrepreneur is something that you're wanting to do, if you want to become 555, as I said that, if you're wanting to become like a digital marketer, for example, or if you're wanting to start your own business, there's a certain amount of skills and like technical skills and stuff that you can learn from others through courses, through workshops and all that kind of stuff, right? Those are things that you learn because they're practical skills that you may not know or you don't possess at this time. That's going to help move your business forward because you need to have certain skills to be able to run a business. You might be really good at something, but you may not know how to sell it or market it or whatever. So that's where like digital marketing courses would help you to do that. For example, becoming good at selling something that is like not a strong suit for you, learning that skill. But the skill, you already have the skill. So it's not about learning. You don't need another thing to like become good at that thing and then sell that thing. You have something already within you that you're doing every single day. And that thing is what is needed right now, that unique thing. So I'm just going to see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to share with you. Some guidance, Spirit, please. So we've got the Three of Cups, and so I celebrate life and cherish my family, friends and family. Nine of Wands, I've almost achieved my goals and I have the strength to make it. Okay, so with Three of Cups, that is major celebrations coming in. So whatever it is that you're going to get some sort of like information, and maybe that's why I was getting this like the Knight of Swords energy too, of like that there's some sort of information that's going to come to you, or inspiration maybe that's like on its way to you, that's going to like spark this business idea. But whatever it is, you're going to be really successful with it. So that's pretty much what these cards are indicating for me. There's lots of celebration that's coming in. There's going to be a lot of just that feeling of like of abundance, that like weight that gets lifted off your chest, that like you're not struggling anymore, that stress-free, at peace life, that financial freedom that you're looking for. Like that's what this idea is going to be bringing you. So just don't let your mindset limit you on what your potential is, and just like take that leap of faith. I'm getting kind of like the Fool in my mind's eye as well, which is sort of like take a leap of faith and trust the universe that they've got your back. I cannot make this shit up, you guys. Okay? Take the leap of faith. Oh shit. I can't make this up. Anything else, Spirit? We have the King of Cups. I offer compassion and guidance to those who need it. Yeah, I just keep hearing, like, trust your intuition. Like, you've got this. Like, don't doubt yourself right now. Be patient. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So this is, I'm willing to wait patiently for my reward in reverse. Don't rush this. Don't rush this process. Embrace the journey. Enjoy every part of it. evolve, learn, grow. Your reward is coming. You taking the inspired action, you trusting that the universe is like working in the background, you're doing your part. It's like a contract, right? You're like, hey, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna do the physical things, I'm taking the inspired action, I'm making decisions, I'm moving my life, like I'm doing the things here. I'm trusting you guys up there, my spirit team, to do your part to bring my manifestations into my conscious reality. But we are not able to do that unless we're clear on what we want. Because if you're being back and forth, or if you're being indecisive, that's what they want me to say is, if you're being indecisive, they cannot help you on this journey to bring things in, but it's going to happen in divine timing. And this seems to be a theme of the last couple days. So trusting in divine timing. So make sure that you go back and check out my affirmation from yesterday and the EFT tapping on divine timing. Okay. Those ones specifically are going to help you with this. Reflect, journal on what is something that you're like really good at, and something that you're like that's unique for you, but something that you're able to kind of speak on very passionately. You're able to talk about it without like any effort, and you just have a lot of knowledge on this that you can actually help people. Like you're able to communicate it in a way or translate it in a way that's like different for people, or maybe they haven't heard it this way before, or you have like a specific, I don't know, like for me, for example, there was like a journal that I was using for my EFT tapping. So then I had mastered that, or had kind of gotten like, that was something that was really useful for me. So then I turned that into a digital product that I know other people can use, and it can help a lot of people, right? It's been helping a lot of people. That's just something that I've already been doing for myself, that I'm able to translate and help other people. So that's just an example of you tapping into something that you're already doing. Maybe you have a specific like morning routine that you do, or a specific way, like if you're passionate about like running, and you're able to educate people on like the different aspects of running. I'm not a runner, so I can't really speak on that, but that's just something that came to me. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. We've got the Eight of Wands on the bottom. Yeah, Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I'm moving forward quickly and with great focus. So being less indecisive, get really clear, journal, connect, and make sure that you like know kind of like what direction you're heading. You don't need to know the outcome. You don't need to know how it's all going to play out. Your job is to kind of set the intention of like, that's where I'm going. That's the direction I'm heading. Be open to the different avenues that might come along the way, and you're not meant to see the end yet. That's not your job. Your job is to make that decision, like, this is what I'm going to do, and this is like how I'm going to do it. But then like how it shows up and like what you're doing, or how everything like actually manifests in your life, confirmation burp, that's not your job to know. Let the universe take the lead. Let the universe do their thing. You do your job. Be the badass leader that you're needed. We need you. You've got some kind of skill. You got something that's either, it doesn't matter if somebody else is doing it, because how you tell everybody and how you present it is going to resonate with the right people, and that's where the success is going to come. Organic success will always win. That is the goal here. Okay? This is wild. Okay. Have a good day. I will see you guys in the next one.